Okay, welcome back everyone. I'm going to get into the stock market technical analysis. We're going to go through the charts, cover what I'm seeing today. I wanted to wait till the end of the day because really last week and really even so far today, it's been really choppy. So it's been tough to gauge where I think the market's heading, at least in the short term. So I just want to kind of put that out as a disclaimer that the charts are becoming not as clear, kind of muddied up in the short term. I have a couple things I'm kind of looking at and I want to kind of point those out. But then when I look over at other areas, I've got some conflicting info in the chart. So what I'll do is just kind of point out what I'm seeing, and we have to kind of wait for the price action to dictate where we head next. Triple Qs here on the hourly, guys. Well, actually, we'll go to the daily. Okay, we had this support line to hold on to right there, and we pretty much just chopped right through it last week. You can see basically broke down, and let me kind of clean this up here. We broke down and we did a back test right there, and so far just continuing lower. So if we continue much lower, we're likely going to start to really break down pretty quickly, heading down to the pre-COVID highs of 240, 238, 240. Just down below. So I definitely see that as potential. When I zoom in on the hourly though, you'll see here on the hourly chart, and again, let me kind of clean my chart up, but you'll notice that these recent lows that we're making, we're kind of just chopping around sideways, and that's why I say it's choppy. We're just going up and down and just chopping around, but we do have some bullish divergence showing up on the hourly chart right there on the PPO and the RSI. So that divergence tells me that we could get a rally. I was looking for the rally last week. The Friday's price action was, pretty impulsive selling. But again, maybe we're still going to get that rally this week. We just need to see where the price action is going to take us. Obviously, bullish divergence is forecasting the potential for a rally. And if we get it, I would look for a rally. There's the downtrend line on triple Qs. Okay, so I'd look for a rally up to that area, up around 308 or so. That's what I see on the SPY. If I flip over to the NQ, which is the Nasdaq futures, again, the bullish divergence is still intact. This is all divergent, bullish divergence here. See the PPO? Bullish momentum, bearish price action, divergent low. And even today, we are spiking down and making divergent lows. So we could rally here. Now, we don't have a sustainable buy signal, but ultimately, if we start to break out, we could start to see a rally. And up to about 12,760 or so would be my target. That's this downtrend line on the Nasdaq futures, and so that would be your downtrend line. Okay, so the question is, do we get the rally or do we just break down? Honestly, I can kind of see it going either way. I don't really have a read on it. So I just want to put that out there. Sometimes the charts just aren't as clear. Let's look at the SPY. SPY, you can see bullish divergence here on the hourly chart. Nothing on the daily, but bullish divergence on the hourly. And these little spike lows, these are divergent lows. So it tells me that we have the potential to rally. Okay, doesn't mean we're going to, but it's definitely there in the charts for that potential. If we rally, then I would look for SPY. This is your downtrend line up here. So I would look for us to rally. I don't think we'd get up there. Probably right here, 410.50. Okay, that's about where I'd give that one. And here's the S&P 500 futures, ES. Again, we watch the futures because they can tell us where things might head in the overnight session. And so you'll see here, we still have the bullish divergence. This is on the hourly chart. And we've got it here on the, I don't know what's going on with my line, but clearly there on the RSI and the PPO. So again, we made another divergent low today. We could rally here, guys. All right, I don't see it yet. Nothing's, there's no action to be taken quite yet, I guess. Unless you want to just step in front of it and take a shot. But, that's all I see in the charts. It's kind of mixed. IWM, small caps. I don't see the same look here on the small cap Yeah, well, sorry, I take that back. A little bit of bullish divergence just showing up here on the hourly. Not my fib, but the divergence there. This price action today was divergent low price action. So very similar. Let's move on. Let's look at gold. Gold. So the first thing we got to look at is the dollar. The DXY just continues to march higher on this trend. So you can see here's the trend that it's following. Little brief undercut, bear trap, but at the end of the day, trend is still strong and bullish, and no indication that that trend has been broken. So gold's not going to rally anything substantial until we start to see the dollar breaking down. Now, the dollar does continue to move higher with the DXY does continue higher with negative divergence. That has not been negated. So that tells me that this move is pretty overextended, and we're about to see the end of it. We're about to see the dollar start to move down, but no sell signal, guys. So all we have is a trending something. The dollar's trending higher with negative divergence, and that's it. Hey, as I'm going along, if you're interested in learning this as a skill set, check out my stock market technical analysis course. It's got about four hours or so of video trainings going through all the various concepts that I go through in my videos, giving you an in-depth knowledge of this trading strategy so that you can learn it and hopefully spot your own trade ideas, and it should benefit you. So check that out if you're interested. Link in the description below. And then additionally, I have a private member group. We basically give out additional trade ideas, market insights in that private membership group. There should be a link in the description for that group. Or if you're not on an iPhone, then you should be able to see a join button next to the subscribe or the old subscribe button. Check it out if interested. Gold. So gold bullion here again. If you take away everything, you can see that they've really been stepping in and buying right about this 1680 level for quite a while now, really going back to about April of 2020. You can see buying through here, buying through here, buying through here. There's another tag of support, and we're basically down there. So, I don't see any signal that tells me to buy gold here, but again, it is support right down there at 1680. And if that breaks, then, watch for either a false breakdown. But at the end of the day, I'm more interested in seeing the dollar start to break down before I get, too heavily back into gold and the gold miners. So just looking for dollar weakness, and we don't have that. Now gold, we do have potential, we have bullish divergence, or at least potential. The PPO is still pointed down, so we could take that out. But as of right now, we have the divergence coming into support. Could take a shot there. It's not my favorite. Just want to put that out there. And LLY. So again, they stepped in this morning and bid it up. This thing seems to like to pop in the morning, is what I've noticed. But here you go. You can see they popped it up in the morning, and it's been fading the rest of the day. So I don't see any indication or change that we're not heading lower. If I go to the daily chart, you'll notice that from my perspective, it looks like we're kind of flagging out here, and then we should continue lower with another leg down to our target 284.50, somewhere right in there. I don't see any change in that posture, so I do think we head lower here in the near future, probably pretty soon. We'll keep an eye out for a break of this level. Right now, they need to take out the support. It's about 350 or so, 350. You take that out, you should head right down to that 284-ish area. So no change there on that one. I'm staying short there, and we just got to give it time. Guys, that's all I see for today. There's just not a whole lot out there. The market's just choppy and sideways. So I'm going to get the video out, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.